comes from my brother Avery. He goes by RPG Rapper on Facebook. He said,
That's a
"Why
cute
is it?
name.
Why is having multiple sexual partner okay for men but not women? When
Ooh,
and when did
baby.
when did paying for sex stop being considered prostitution?"
Ooh, you got some good
I mean,
questions.
it never stopped being
Who
considered
want to
prostitution.
go first on this?
You
I don't think it
you
ever stopped.
I don't
I
think
just
it
think
ever
it
stopped being
became.
considered
I
prostitution.
just
Now, unless
I
he's
just
talking
think
about
it
the
just
whole like
became
40 ball
easier.
movement. I mean, unless he's talking about the whole 40
Yeah, I
ball
mean that
movement
that
or the you gonna pay me a bill, but like
that definitely
that's
normalized it.
ingrained.
I think
They
just
ingrained into the culture with the whole tricking if you got it and stuff like that.
exactly,
Like
exactly. It's
I
all
would say
prostitution. Depends on how
OnlyFans.
you want to tell it.
OnlyFans help with that, and especially
true,
like
Uh
premium
huh.
premium Snapchats too, bro.
true.
People are
Well,
trying to like.
I think what it is just sex working has become a lot more normalized. I found out a couple days ago. Did anybody watch Bernie Mac?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Did you guys?
the main girl from the main
Vanessa,
she got an OnlyFans. I heard about that.
She
I
getting
heard
away.
about that.
no, Nessa, no.
Not the
Like,
auntie.
and I found
Not
out
the
that
auntie,
baby
Nessa.
girl, baby girl as well from my wife and kids. I heard that she has a page as well. It's just like it's normalized now, so it's
Hold
not.
on. Allegedly, I need to research.
Lord,
Hey, but if
for,
you
for,
can,
for
if they
research
can make,
purposes, huh? I
if
could
they
put
can get,
the
if they
I
can
could
make
put one
money
of them
like
in there
that,
for
they're
you.
gonna do it. Like it's money.
Yeah, I mean, but as far as why it's okay for
The
men
body
to have
count thing, yeah.
multiples, yeah,
I
that
don't.
really comes down to. I think it really just comes down to how women have been looked at. You know what I mean? As a in good ways and in bad ways, women are supposed to be very clean and kept together and precious and the prize and the trophy and the such and such. It's a very objectified in a lot of different ways and manners.
Hmm.
And because men often don't want to hear about a woman having multiple sexual partners because that's often looked at as a they know they look at it often as kind of like a nasty thing. You know what I mean? When they don't look at it in that manner towards themselves, but I think it really just goes down to how they look at the women. The women that they sleep with when they know it's easy, they look at them in a negative connotation. So I feel like if they feel that it's easy for a woman to just give up herself in that way, she's the same thing that they see when they sleep with a woman like that. So, you know what I mean? If you have this sort of ideal of women who are easy to get in bed, if you feel a certain way about them, you wouldn't want those type of attributes in a woman you're looking to
Be your
settle down
significant
with.
other with, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's not necessarily saying anything about it, but that's just how it's looked at.
Well,
Guys.
we all got our have our past, and I've always been one. If I'm really feeling you, and if you're not seeing anyone and I'm not seeing anyone, and we happen to talk and we chop it up and we really like each other. Like for me personally, I really could care less about a body count because that number does nothing for me. If
Hey,
anything,
that's
if
just your
any,
path.
that's just your past, and if anything, it just means you're more experienced than anything else.
Right, right. That just
And it's
means that
not,
I don't have
and
to
that's
teach you
and
anything.
that's just because.
Hey, go ahead, y'all.
Like that shit
I
don't
take this
bother
back
me.
to I bring this back to an old YouTube video. Anybody remember Kane Carter,
Oh yeah.
the dude who did the Mario and
Oh
Luigi
yeah.
thing from
He's
back in the
completely
day?
different now.
Yeah, he's completely different. But he said something back in the day that actually stuck with me. He said something. If you sat down with your wife for 10 years and y'all drunk and y'all just telling stories and you ask her a question, what's the most craziest thing that you guys ever did back in the day? And she pops up and says, oh, back in college, I got so drunk I let 5 people run a train on me. Do you divorce your wife now? Like, does that just make her not attractive anymore? I don't. To some people that would be a yes, but to me personally, I mean, granted, I wouldn't want my girl to have like an OnlyFans page while I'm with her or something like that. Like me
Well, okay,
personally, that's
that's where
different. That's different.
that's where
But like
I
as
don't
far as
agree with you, bro.
like
If
a
she's
bot,
making 15 G's a month, bro, by doing that, and all she needs me is to help take some pictures, bro, I'll make that money. Make that money.
Yeah, but like,
But what if she? I mean,
what if
you
she
may
has
say that
other?
now, but
But
what if
what if she
she
has
has
other
No,
guys or something up in
yeah,
there too, getting to
other
the video?
performers that are
Other
I,
not you?
performers
you
that are
you
not
know.
you.
So this is my thing. If she chooses to go that route, then we weren't meant to be together. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's that easy for her to just not be with me and choose someone else, on that fact, then it just wasn't meant to be, and it's just not that wasn't my time.
I know me and
Like,
my pride would not be okay with everybody else seeing what I consider because it's the same thing with because it goes other ways too. I know certain ladies who get mad when they men wear gray sweatpants, so it's not like it's um mutually exclusive to women, but it definitely is the vast majority of a women problem. Like I said, me personally, I just had to grow up and understand. Like the older I get, if Lord forbid, but if I was to get back into the dating game, like I'm hard pressed to find a woman my age that doesn't have a kid. Like that's rare nowadays, especially in the climate of where I'm living at. Like 9 times out of 10, somebody my age that lives in my vicinity is gonna have a kid.
So what's funny to me is all my exes,
live in Texas.
yeah, like anybody I ever dated always had a higher body count than me. So I never cared. Like the first girl I ever had sex with, Jeanette, she had what 3 bodies when I first. I was just like,
Let's
okay,
not do that though.
Yeah,
Let's not.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
not
I
do that.
apologize. I apologize. You are right. You are right. That's kind of fucked up of me. But yeah, whatever. Uh, yeah, multiple people was like, who cares? Like y'all. Who cares, bro? We too old for this. That's how I feel. Like we're too
Really,
old.
it
if you
kind of
really like
it
that
really go
person,
back to all the same shit.
if you
Like
really
you
like that
have to
person
allow
and
people
they're
to have a
for you,
past.
like
I just want to bring some up real quick because I just my brain just can't get my head around this, and you guys might, but it is what it is. So what about actual like stars on the hub? Like they have families. They have husbands that don't do
Okay, so
that
this
with
is
them.
that's
all messed
cool.
up.
Like,
I would like one.
but that's my point. Like OF is not to that extreme, but you're like people are okay with the hub, but not okay with that. Like it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me personally, I wouldn't date anybody on the hub. I wouldn't date a sex worker. And that's just me. And the reason why I say that is I don't want something that everybody could see. That's just me personally because I wouldn't want to put myself out there for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, but that's at the hub though. But the other thing, that's not what you gotta pay for that. Not everyone can see it. It's just
It don't matter. I don't want
OnlyFans leak
something.
every day, B.
I don't want something that anyone else can see if I'm with that person. Period. Like even if
If
it's
they're with
before
me,
me,
I want
okay. If
right.
it's during me, yeah, I have a problem with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you can make your money, and I'll be proud of you for making your money. But I'm not gonna be there while you making your money. You make your money with somebody else. I'm not about to do that. I'm sorry. I'm a very private person when it comes to stuff like that.
Yes,
I'm
me
very
too.
private when it comes to stuff like that. And I feel like that's something I don't want other people to see. I don't care if it's babe, let's do it with me. No. Oh, you don't want to get this bad. No. And if you keep like trying to pressure me to do it, you ain't gonna have a man. You can go get your bag somewhere else. That's the way I feel about it.
Money is not the end all be all of it. One and two, just because you got OnlyFans don't mean you actually making money out there. That is the same thing. It's slightly easier because sex sells, but it's the same thing with people trying to be mixtapes rappers on SoundCloud. It's literally the same thing. You gotta get your name out there, and
I don't agree with that though.
I
I
do.
really don't. If you are an attractive female and you have that, like you're gonna like I see posts every day on either TikTok or Snapchat or Instagram of what they made in a month. Like, granted, this is like the top like 10%, and I get there's 90% left, but that's a lot of money and that's the top 10%. There can't be
That you
that
just
big.
seeing success stories, bro. Like
That
I'm
that
dead
can't that
ass
can't
serious,
be.
and I'm telling you, like a lot of them IG models and stuff is on IG who have to have naked shots and stuff who got 1 billion followers. That's great that they got 1 million followers, but a lot of them don't have brand deals because they can't sell shit.
You got to think about it like this too. You know how many of them sex workers on Instagram? You know how long it took for them to even get to those numbers. You know how long they had to go on ESPN talking about something. I'm horny right now, like bro. Like
That
it's not.
it's not as
You have
easy
to
as
get
you
a
think.
following.
Yeah, like I said, like I always say, an overnight success story takes at least 10 years.
Most of them girls that start OnlyFans already have a following. If you don't have a following, you just start an OnlyFans, you're gonna be looking at a blank screen of people not coming to your stuff. That's the cold hard truth. Like if like any female with no following on Instagram, which is not hard for most females to do, especially if you got a pretty face and you somewhat thick, it's not hard for you to get. But there's a lot of females that start off their OnlyFans with no fans.
For every one success story, you see 10 that people just got. Now they got their private parts in the internet, and it's there. Like, and we all know once you put it on the internet, there's no way of deleting it.
Nope. Side note, if anybody wants to see the pictures from Vanessa, I posted them in the general chat.
All right,
I'm
cool.
going to them up
I'm
right
not.
now, allegedly.
I can't. I can't go there right now because I'm recording. But